my friends. We're going to check out the bay in Zellers. The final 4 days before it closes doors forever. So anyways, yeah. It is a Thursday, rainy in Ottawa. But right now, we're going to check out the bay, check out the sales. I was there a few days ago. Let's check it out. Let's go. And here we are. In front of the bay the last 4 days, entire store is 70 to 80% off at the Rideau Centre in Ottawa, Ontario. We'll see how it is. Zellers and home is like 70% off, luggage 80% off, jewelry and so forth is 90% off, rugs and so forth. And here we are, fixtures 50% off. Footwear over here is 70% off, it looks like. I almost bought a pair of running shoes there, that's $343, but 70% off, you know, but they did seem kind of uncomfortable to walk long distance, and knowing me, I walk long distance as a YouTuber. These, actually, that's a size 7, too bad. Too small for me. These boots are good for the winter. Might as well pick up for next year. Why not? A big price deduction like that. You won't see those anymore, except maybe they might be purchased by other places and so forth, probably. And so forth. I'm going to move up to Zellers. Fixtures 50% off. For anybody who wants to start their own business or needs some supplies in a warehouse, that'd be good for warehouse, you know. These are good warehouse. Walmart could use these, you know, and get them and so forth and all that. Or someone starting their own business. It was a rainy day, I have my raincoat on. People have little rain booties on. I don't have my rain boots, I have my raincoat. And that's about it for now. And here we are. Holy mackerel, I was here 2 days ago. And it's more empty than it was before. 2 days ago, it was like there's a few things here 2 days ago. But now, look, it's totally empty here. 2 days ago, there were like a lot of things here, and bed and everything, all that, and just 2 mere days ago, there was a lot of things here, but now it's almost 90% empty. Wow. Just 2 days ago, there was a lot of stuff scattered here and there, but now it is totally, completely kaput, gone. Everything's gone. Holy mackerel. There were lots of beddings and lots of bags of blankets and stuff, but now it's all gone. Holy. That's probably the only thing we have in this section is pillow. Which is $20, actually not a bad price. It won't last that long, be gone. Wow. There's hardly anything left. I was going to come back to get some candles maybe, but the candles are gone too now. Wow. The candles are gone. I was going to get a few candles. $8, I'll come back in 2 days. It's gone, they're gone. That's surprising. There's a water bottle left here. Wow. Everything is basically gone. I guess those little candles I was going to get for $8 a few days ago, that's out of the question now. They're gone. That's surprising. Pasta maker. Ooh. $400, but 70% off. But considering my budget and everything, all that's too expensive to make my own pasta. There's a toaster oven left here. That's about it. But I don't really need a toaster oven. I have my oven, I have a microwave and so forth. A few odd items here. A few plates over here too. Some pet supplies here still in the Rideau Centre in Ottawa. at the bay here downtown. Yeah. There's still some, this dog bed here. Some pet beds. How much is this now anyway? Buffy could use a pet bed. She's always using my backpack as her bed. Whenever I take my backpack, she hisses at me. She seems to think my backpack is her bed. So every time I have my backpack down, she cuddles in my backpack. When I pick it up, it's like... Well, that's not really an urgent necessity, to be honest. There's a mirror here. A few odd things like little pet vests and so forth. There was a whole bunch of stuff here just a few days ago. 2 days ago there was a lot of stuff here, but now it's all empty here now. There's a few things here still, but basically overall most of the things here are gone. Yeah, what are these? And when you do a creative project, you can actually paint this. Put your pencils on here and everything. Maybe something there like a eraser or something, paper clips. And this, what's this? I'm not sure what that is. It looks like steps to me. I don't know. Yep, 4 days left over here in Ottawa, and it looked like everything is practically gone from 2-3 days ago. 2-3 days ago? Was it 2 days ago I was here? Now look at it, it's totally, completely empty. Everything's gone here. Yep. There's only 4 days left. TikTok. And it's emptying fast. Oh, this is sold already. That's a nice little table, but it's sold. This picture could be... Oh, I wish I didn't spend all the money on the GoPro and got the refund. Well, traveling is probably a good idea for me. Here are some clothes, 80% off. It's going to be good for the winter. Well, that's mainly for bare belly kind of tops and so forth. There's probably all that is left in the clothing section. Here, not much left, huh? I think they moved everything to one section of the store, I think. That's what they did. And even so, there's not much left. 80% off. That one's nice of a smaller size. That'd be good. I'd wear that if it was a smaller size, though, but it's too big. Yeah. So today is Thursday. 4 more days left. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. This is the last weekend to shop at the Bay before the doors close forever. We lost a lot of retail stores and everything in the past. Simpsons, I remember Simpsons back in the 70s and 80s. Eaton's. It's ironic they call the Eaton Centre still in downtown Toronto. They still call it the Eaton Centre, where the once famous Eaton's department store was alive and kicking back then. But yeah, farewell Bay. The Eaton Centre is called Eaton Centre, but the Eaton's is long, long gone too as well. Anyways, yeah, Zellers is gone. And farewell to a big department store. Now, that didn't last too long either. Target didn't last too long here in Ottawa. These big department stores are just not really surviving since COVID hit, especially. Even before then, we lost a few big department stores. Sears, Simpsons, locked back in the 70s and 80s. Eaton's, which is now gone, but the Eaton Centre still has a legacy of that name. But yeah, last 4 days. On this Thursday, May 28th, 2025. Take care, my friends. I'll talk to you guys soon.